Something people often fail to mention is just how many times Mayweather has lost the first few rounds of his fights. He has been outpowered, outboxed, outpaced, and outsmarted. But somehow, he's always found a way back, taking away his opponent's best weapon, and then fighting him where he feels comfortable. Throughout his career, time and time again, McGregor has come up with the perfect strategy for each opponent, even predicting how he would knock them out beforehand. His creativity in the ring has evolved the sport, bringing new moves and techniques into play. But if Mayweather figures out his plan before McGregor can finish him, then it will come down to a game of wits. And the question is, not who is the better athlete, but who is the smarter fighter. When Floyd fought Zab Judah, he fought a boxer that threw his counters from the same unusual angle as Conor. While it is generally considered a superior position for a southpaw to put his foot on the outside to punch, Zab, like McGregor, took an inferior angle from the inside and countered with either hand, eventually landing a knockdown with the lead hook. But Floyd adjusted. He smothered Zab's counter before he threw it, shifting into his punch to cut off his footwork. This modification is what won him the fight. Zab never adjusted, and it went to decision. If you're thinking this is what Mayweather should do against McGregor, you may be surprised to realize that it has been tried on him before. Chad Mendes repeatedly took advantage of the way McGregor pivots into his punch by stepping in and smothering it, just like Floyd did with Zab. Most fighters try to pivot away from McGregor's powerful left hand, but Mendes ruined McGregor's setup by stepping into it. He then threw counters, sometimes running McGregor straight into his right hand. He'd also mix this up with takedowns. McGregor was getting beaten and battered, but he came out and readjusted. He began to hit Mendes in the solar plexus with front kicks to discourage him from coming in, and punching to the body to discourage him from keeping his hands high. He then pinned his back foot to the ground and fought Mendes from his range, where he had the reach advantage. When Mendes ran, he fell victim to McGregor's pivoting left. As smart as McGregor is, he lacks in Mayweather's experience. It may be much harder for him to outsmart Floyd in a boxing match. That's why the way Mayweather readjusts is both good news and bad news for McGregor. It means that if McGregor has something incredible up his sleeve, a well-developed, unexpected plan that will catch Mayweather by surprise and expose his weaknesses, then he'll probably have a few rounds to use it. On the other hand, if Floyd has time to figure him out, then the fight will come down to who can readjust the fastest. That's why, in this match, the smartest fighter wins. I've started a new Reddit community where you can share your ideas and thoughts about training and techniques, along with articles and videos. It's a place where you can go to better understand the art of fighting and help grow as a martial artist or as a fan. I've also got a book coming out soon on how the most successful fighters generate power in their strikes. You can pre-order it for half off with the link below. I've gotten a lot of requests for a breakdown of Julian Jackson's power, and this book will come with an exclusive video breakdown of him and other great boxers, kickboxers, and mixed martial artists. I've left a link to both of those below. And lastly, like I even need to ask, share your opinions on the upcoming fight and who you think will win. For the Modern Martial Artist, this has been David Christian, wishing you happy training.